Okay, well, hello there, and you are?
Jennifer Woodward.
And where are we?
We're at the Beverly Hills Public Library.
And this here is the bookstore
This is the bookstore, yes.
for the Friends of the...
The Friends of the Beverly Hills Bookstore.
Okay, very good. And what do you have here?
We have everything you can imagine. We have biographies, cookbooks, children's books, dollar books.
How much are the books?
Well, the books are all priced according to when they were published. So if it's within 3 years of publication, it might be $3, $4, even $5, $6. After that, they usually run 3, 2, and 1.
You don't sell them by the inch like we do in carpentry.
Oh, no.
No, okay. In the carpentry, I think it's the kids' books are 50 cents an inch or something. But anyway, and where do you get the books?
The people make donations of them.
People in the Beverly Hills community?
Yes, yes.
And do they get a tax credit or something?
No, they just do it because they like the library.
Oh, nice. What do you think of the Beverly Hills Library? It's quite nice, huh?
Oh, I love this place.
Can you describe it
The
for those?
entire library has a wonderful research section. And I actually came here when I was looking for a job in the last big recession that we had.
Yeah.
And the research section
Could you come out
helped
here with
me
me?
to find another profession.
And so what did you ask them for?
I'm sorry?
So we'll come out in front here if we may. Could you stand right about
Okay.
here? I want to get the sign in.
Okay.
Shot. Okay. So let's start over here. Hello there.
Hello.
Where are we at?
We're at the Beverly Hills Bookstore.
This is the Friends Bookstore. I love the opening here, and next to it is the Children's Library, right?
The children's library is brand new.
Uh-huh.
I mean, we've had it for a long while, but this particular version of it is brand new.
Is this a richer library than your average library since it's in Beverly Hills?
I'm sorry.
Is it a richer? Are there more funding for it than there is for many libraries?
No, actually, we have just as severe curtailment of tax funds available to this as any library has.
Sorry to
and
hear
we,
that.
And we make lots of adjustments in order to meet what the public needs.
What type of adjustments do you need to make? What type of adjustments? Like
You'd have to ask the library staff
okay.
here,
Gotcha.
but I'm sure that they've had to curtail some of their ordering. One of the things I know is I can't get as many magazines as I used to get.
Let's go back inside.
Okay.
So tell me, what do you like about? Are you a volunteer here?
Oh, yes.
And what do you like about it?
What do I like about volunteering here?
Here, yeah.
I like being around books. Books have been a part of my life since I was very small. So there's not very many things, I'm over 80, there's not very many things that you can do that you still have the physical capability to handle. So this is it. And I know about books, and so I'm happy to be here. And we have everything from children through people my age. So
What are some of your favorite books from the past?
do you know, somebody asked me that not too long ago. I have a hard time saying because I will get interested in something and then stay interested and then lose interest in it like anything else. I'm mostly fiction.
What are you reading lately?
Well, let's see. Let's see what I am. I'm reading some biography related to some of the elected officials that are in Washington today making the decisions because this is such a critical year.
For those that don't know, what's going on in the presidential election?
Oh, because the presidential election is coming up and it's so controversial right now.
And what would you, may I ask you, what would you say is controversial? It's kind of obvious. Trump's in the election. But would you say something about that?
Well, the candidates are different than most. We haven't had a woman presidential candidate before. We haven't had such controversial Democrat. We haven't had such a controversial Republican in a long time. It's raising a lot of voices.
Very well said. And the last thing, why should people come to this library bookstore?
Well, I don't go to any other library, so I couldn't really tell you about the preference. But the people here that work here in the library, in the bookstore and in the library, are very knowledgeable about books. And so when people come in and are asking about some specific thing, there's always a direction in which they can be pointed.
Nice. Okay, well, once again, who are you?
Jennifer Woodward.
Okay, thank you, Jennifer. And do you have an email address? If you
Yes.
don't, yeah. If you want, you could give it to me and I'd email you a link to this interview.
Oh, that'd be very nice.
Okay, well, what is it? You could just tell me.
I'd
know?
have to look.
Okay, no problem. Okay.
I'm getting to that age.